I got this dress for $3 from the Goodwill outlet, or the bins, where ropa cuesta $1.79 por libra. They have the sign there in English too. I just accidentally recorded the wrong one, so I thought I'd be silly. The first time I walked into this store, I felt absolutely overwhelmed and I just immediately walked out. But the next time I came back with a completely different goal in mind. I wasn't going to look specifically for clothing items that I would just wash and wear. My goal this time was to look for large pieces of clothing or large pieces of fabric that I could make something out of. This store is pretty much the last stop before clothes end up either in a landfill, they get incinerated, or they ship them off to another country, which sounds really nice until you know the reality of the fact that we are completely drowning these other countries in our clothes. Just do a Google search for clothing pollution in Ghana and you'll see what I mean. It is absolutely horrific. So I'm doing what I can to try and keep these materials from going to waste and from polluting the environment. This was my very first refashioning project, and as I'm still pretty new to sewing, I didn't want to just try and figure it out on my own, which now that I've gone through the process using a pattern, I think I'll try and figure it out on my own next time. I completely deconstructed this dress, and then I laid out the pattern pieces. I ensured the most important pieces were cut first because I wanted to make sure they were all cut from single pieces of fabric. And then the other pieces, like the back of the skirt and then the underside front of the skirt, I put together using scraps. Because the print on this dress is so loud, you can't really tell on the back of the dress, but you can definitely tell on the underside of the front skirt, but nobody's gonna see that but me, so it doesn't matter. Now that I've gone through this process, though, I can see how it would have been much easier for me to take the dress as it was and to simply take it in and reshape it rather than completely deconstructing it and then having to randomly piece it together. But I ended up making it work out, and I learned a whole heck of a lot in the process. As a reminder, you can buy my nature observation journals and composition notebooks at the link down below. Thanks for watching.